see you.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Fine. Good. Are you all right?
Oh, doing fine. And especially meeting you.
Yes.
It's really,
Nice to see you.
it's really my pleasure.
Yeah.
We are these. Thank you.
Wow. How old are you?
In the delegation of my president who attended.
Right.
And there was the ordinary son. Then
Nice to see you. At least now here instead of Addis Ababa. You can sit. We're happy to have you here. This is Mr. Mudu. He's the Director of Office Foreign Affairs. Karande is also a legal advisor. I was laughing because we meet here.
of course the ambassador, Kenya.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And we'll meet again in June.
Yes, definitely.
Very well. Bye-bye.
Honorable Minister, the Joint Commission for Cooperation has been agreed to be held in Nairobi this year, providing a platform to explore opportunities for enhancing bilateral trade and economic cooperation. Key areas of cooperation highlighted include trade and investments, agriculture, tourism, education, and energy. This meeting will actually take place in the third week of June this year. In view of the ongoing trade and investment relations, Your Excellency, Ahmed Attaf and I wish to encourage our business communities to leverage potential synergies and diversify trade products and fast-track the establishment of a joint business council to facilitate these endeavors. Finally, this visit marks a significant milestone in the bilateral relations between Kenya and Algeria and sets the stage for even closer cooperation in the years to come. Kenya is committed to strengthening the bonds of friendship and cooperation between our two nations for the benefit of our people and the entire African continent. I take this opportunity to express our profound appreciation to Your Excellency, Mr. Ahmed Attaf, for your visit to Nairobi. It has been an immense honor to receive you. Our two countries have historic ties and close cooperation and have established diplomatic missions in 2015, and Algeria has since been a valued partner to Kenya in political, economic, social, and educational cooperation. In our deliberations, the Minister and I agreed to deepen and expand this relationship for the benefit of the people of our two countries. Your Excellency, I would like to appreciate the government of Algeria's donation of 16,000 metric tons of urea fertilizer estimated at $4.8 million received in January 2024 to enhance food security in our country. I would also use this opportunity to thank Your Excellency, President Abdel Tebboune, and the people of Algeria for supporting Kenya's peace mission to Haiti with a grant of $100,000. This goes a long way in realizing peace efforts in Haiti. In 2022, Kenya exported goods worth an estimate of 106 million Kenya shillings compared to imports worth 206 million Kenya shillings. We have discussed about enhancing bilateral cooperation in key areas such as trade and investment, agriculture, tourism, energy, infrastructure development, and educational cooperation. Our meeting provided us with an opportunity to discuss at great length modalities of enhancing trade and investment between Kenya and Algeria. I thank Your Excellency Ahmed Attaf for expressing your determination to explore new avenues for collaboration and to facilitate implementation of agreements that will benefit both our nations.
Let me start by expressing my heartfelt appreciation and sincere thanks to my dear brother, Minister Musalia Mudavadi, for the warm welcome and for the highly reputed Kenyan hospitality that has been extended to me as well as to my delegation since our arrival this morning to this beautiful and breathtaking African city of Nairobi. It is for me a great pleasure and a distinct honor to undertake this official visit, which is a testimony of the strength of the ties of fraternity and solidarity that bound our two countries. This visit is also a testimony of our political will and determination to deepen and expand the historical and specific relationship which so happily exists between Algeria and Kenya. My visit comes, as you all know, at a time when the world is going through profound and accelerating changes against the background of ever-increasing tensions, crises, and conflicts that continue to imply huge challenges both at the international and regional levels. In such times of great uncertainties, we firmly believe in the vital importance of maintaining close contacts and regular consultations among brothers and strategic partners. Kenya has always been and continues to be one of our privileged strategic partners in Africa in general and in East Africa in particular. Together we have assumed great responsibilities and fulfilled remarkable roles in support of the political unity and the economic integration of Africa, based on our shared values and principles, as well as our firm commitment to the ideals of Pan-Africanism. From that perspective, the rich and very fruitful consultations I just had with my dear brother, Minister Musalia Mudavadi, were an occasion to reaffirm our resolve and engagement to consolidate and to further nurture this special and most promising relationship between our two countries and peoples. In this regard, we have noted with great satisfaction the continued efforts being exerted from both sides to achieve higher levels of cooperation and coordination. We have also agreed to reinvigorate the institutional framework of our bilateral relations by activating the important mechanisms put in place to that effect, such as the Joint Economic Commission, the Business Council, as well as the political consultations at all levels. I'm sure that the activation of these valuable mechanisms and tools will afford us the possibility to explore the huge potential of our bilateral cooperation in many priority areas. These include notably the important fields of trade, agriculture, industry, education, training, energy, and defense and security. For each and every one of these fields, we have either programs of cooperation that are ongoing to the satisfaction of both sides, or promising projects that we both look forward to materialize and implement in the very near future. Having said that, our satisfaction at the pace and content of our bilateral relations is faced with a strong concern at the fast deterioration of the surrounding regional and international environment. We have thoroughly reviewed the situation in the occupied Palestinian territories, including the genocide being committed against the Palestinian people in Gaza. We have also discussed and exchanged views about peace and security issues in Africa, including those pertaining to our respective regions, East Africa and the Sahelo-Saharan regions. I reiterated to my dear brother Algeria's admiration and full support for Kenya's stabilizing role at the sub-regional and continental level, as well as beyond our continent in leading the UN peace mission in Haiti. From its position in the Security Council, Algeria will spare no effort in voicing and defending African concerns and African priorities, including those of this particular region, of those of Kenya more precisely. You know, my brother, that you can count on us, as we did count on you when Kenya was in the same position a year ago. However, the state of almost complete paralysis that the Security Council is experiencing nowadays have proven once again the imperative need for us to seek and to implement African solutions to African problems. There is no doubt that this situation brings to the fore the urgent and most compelling imperative of empowering our continental organization, the African Union, so that Africa can finally shape its destiny by its own and promote internal healing by tapping into its huge potential in terms of ideas and resources, notably human resources. These challenges are of huge magnitude. The international environment is far from being conducive to an era of world cooperation based on interdependence, understanding, trust, and confidence. This adverse reality must strengthen our resolve, uplift our shared political will, and reinforce our common determination to rise to the level of the ambitions and aspirations that the founding fathers have put not only on the shoulders of their generation, but also on the shoulders of the African generations to come. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.